I was there when I was 10 years old boy. My father, who was a colonel, who was an officer in the Turkish army at the time, took me to Gallipoli and he said, "Son, this is where Turkey was born." And so little did I know that my adopted country, Australia, felt the same way about Gallipoli. 2015 is going to be a very, very special year, of course. There were 42,500 Australians applied for the ballot. 6,000 of those will be able to have a ticket, and rest will be coming to us.
And they were just about to start their day for a tour of Cappadocia, and they didn't have a tour guide. My father pulls my hand and brings me all out and puts me onto the bus, and he says to the people, "Your guide today is Marcus." So I was only about 13 years of age when I was introduced to something like that. So I was a tour guide in Turkey for a number of years before I migrated to Australia. It is a very diverse country, from the mountains, the skis and the beaches and the deserts and the sun and the golfs and the luxurious Conrads and all of those hotels. It is a country of extremes. So it is literally, it's a bridge between East and West. So it just connects the two. Turkey is a place where there are more ancient Greek ruins than there is in Greece. And there are more ancient Roman ruins than there is in Italy. It's the 6th most popular destination for travellers in the world at the moment, according to World Tourism Rankings. If you look at the globe, it is just sitting prominently in the centre of Asia, the Middle East, Africa and Europe. A few hours of pretty much all the major destinations within Europe, within the Far East, Asia, as well as Africa. A lot of the services in Turkey are regulated rigidly and properly by the government. If you're a bus driver, you have to have certain qualities of being a bus driver for a tour. If you're a tour guide, you have to have certain qualities to be a tour guide. You need to study 4 years of history, archaeology and mythology and all that sort of thing, and the aura and the ecology. A few years ago, they have done a survey of the best hotels in the world. 35 of them came out of Turkey. If you go to a 4 or 5 star hotel, there is literally no end to the service. So if you're in Turkey, you can wave to the other continent, you can cross the bridge and go into Asia or vice versa and come into Europe. 64 streets, 4,000 shops, 25,000 workers. And can I just add one more thing to it? It has been like that for 500 years. One of the main attractions of Christianity is Hagia Sophia, or the Church of the Wisdom, built in 452 AD, over 1,500 years of age, is still standing there as a majestic architecture, is in Istanbul. Santa Claus was born at a place called Myra in southern part of Turkey, in Patara. Patara is one of the UNESCO heritage listed sites of the world. There are about 11 of them in Turkey. The country has got 3 parts of its coastline, to the Black Sea, to the Aegean Sea and to the Mediterranean Sea. So it is predominantly a country where the sea is all around. The longest word in Turkish. Çekoslovakyalılaştıramadıklarımızdan mısınız? Is just one word, and it means, are you one of those who we couldn't make a Czechoslovakia? A lot of people today are mistaken by Istanbul being the capital city of Turkey. In fact, it's not. Ankara is the capital city of Turkey since 1923. At the moment, it's about 5.5 million people living in Ankara. And talking about numbers, Turkey today is nearing about 80 million. Now, I guess this is an important thing, because a stranger at one's doorstep is God's guest for at least 3 days. It was free to stay in those hotels in those days for 3 days, because you were a guest from God. Therefore, that sort of culture remains in Turkey, and one of the reasons why tourism is so popular and so easily adopted into the system is people. They just welcome people. Whenever you are there as a visitor, you're just welcome, and it's pretty much part of the culture, part of living, part of breathing, part of living in Turkey. These are some of the top-ranking spots in Turkey, the Hagia Sophia, Fairy Chimneys. Did anyone know Fairy Chimneys before they're coming here? You knew them, what they were. Sometimes people go, Fairy Chimneys Travel, what the hell? and that's exactly what we wanted. The region of Cappadocia has been selected as the best spot in the world for hot air ballooning. I think they have cancellations about 10 days a year, so they can fly 355 days of the year. Aspendos Amphitheatre, which is in the southern part of Turkey, in the region of Pamphylia. Still today, it's used for some concerts and some event. To be standing at the dawn service on the 100 years, you need to have a ballot ticket. You just couldn't rock up there and say, I'd like to attend, like any other year.
For 10 years now, Fairy Chimneys Travel have been organising ANZAC Day tours led by the renowned author and historian Dr. John Bassarin. John completed his PhD on Turkey and the Gallipoli campaigns. And as an RSL ANZAC Peace Prize winner, he was the ideal choice to lead the centenary tour project Gallipoli 2015. Fairy Chimneys have very exciting plans for the Gallipoli 2015 cruise. These provide practical solutions for the recently announced ANZAC ballot. Accommodation for the 2015 centenary celebration will be on board a luxury cruise ship, with passengers spending 2 full days exploring the Gallipoli battlefields prior to ANZAC Day. On this centenary day, April 25th, the cruise ship will be moored off ANZAC Cove. Ballot ticket holders will be transported to and from the ceremony, and those remaining on board will witness this moving tribute via a big screen broadcast on the ship.
For Australians, the most sacred will always be ANZAC Cove, of course. Only 8,000 Australians and 2,000 New Zealanders will attend the dawn service. If you won a ticket to attend the ceremonies, the buses will take you to the commemorative area and bring you back to the cruise ship. If not, then you will have the chance to observe the ceremonies from the comfort of your ship anchored off ANZAC Cove. No matter where you are standing on ANZAC Day morning, I look forward to sharing this momentous occasion with you.
So when you've got passion and when you've got the knowledge and when it's combined, Turkey and Fairy Chimneys just link together.